Welcome to the e-learning platform by Science Park. So today we are going to learn about simple machines. This is from standard 6th. So let's see what we are going to learn in this video. So in the beginning we will see a video which will tell us the importance of machines. Then we will have introduction to simple machines. Then we will see what are the types of simple machines. And we will see the first type of simple machine, that is lever, and the parts of lever and types of lever. So friends, why are machines so important to us? Let's see this with the help of a video. So friends, here we have some groundnuts, and now I have to grind it. So let's grind it using our hands. Oh, it's taking a lot of time, a lot of my effort, and they are also not grinding properly. So as you can see, I've put in a lot of effort, but still the groundnuts are not grinded properly. So now I will use this instrument. This is called as pestle mortar. So I'll put the groundnuts in it and I will grind it this way. As you can see, the groundnuts are now grind very easily. I required very less effort to grind the groundnuts using pestle mortar. But the groundnuts are still not grind properly. So what can I do now? So now I will use mixer grinder for this purpose. I have put in a handful of groundnuts in this vessel. And now I am going to grind it using this grinder. So friends, as you can see, the groundnuts are very properly grind. So friends, as you have seen that we took some groundnuts and with the help of hand we tried to grind them, but the effort was more. Then we used a pestle mortar and the effort was medium. That means it was less than grinding with hand. And finally we used mixer grinder in which the effort was minimum or it was the least, and we got a fine powdered groundnut, right? So that is why machines are important. They reduce our effort, right? So friends, in our day-to-day life we are all surrounded by these types of machines. As you can see here, a vehicle, swing machine, bicycle, wheelchair, fan, tube light, everything around us is a machine. But all these are complex machines. So now we are going to see about simple machines. So what are the types of simple machines? So first we have lever, then we have an inclined plane, Then we have a wedge. Then we have a screw. Now we have a wheel and an axle and a pulley. So friends, these are the 6 types of simple machines. Right. So now we will look at the first type of the simple machine, that is a lever. Now we will understand what is lever, what are the parts of it, and what are the types of it. Right. So friends, you must have seen a bar like this. Now this bar is used to lift a load, in this case the stone. Now if you go to if you go to lift the load by using your hands, it will be very difficult for you. You will require a lot of effort to lift this stone, right? But using this bar, the effort is reduced. How? This way. The bar is it is touching another stone, and we put on the effort on the other side of the bar so that the stone is lifted, right? So now we will see what are the parts of the lever. Now where the portion of the rod where we apply the effort is called as effort. The stone which we are lifting is called as the load, and the resting point of the bar on another stone, in this case, is called as fulcrum. So these are the 3 parts: effort, load, and fulcrum. Now we will see the types of lever. So in this case, where fulcrum is in between effort and load, such types of lever are called as first order lever. Now we will see examples of first order lever. So first we have a beam balance. Now here in this case, fulcrum is in between load and effort. Load is the standard weights which we put on one side of the beam balance, and the effort is whatever the things we have to purchase, they are put on the other side of the beam balance. Then we have seesaw. As you know, fulcrum is in between, and one of the kid is load and another is putting the effort to lift that kid. Then we have scissors. As you can see, there is a screw in between the scissor which holds the 2 pairs of the tongs together, right? That is the fulcrum. The 2 circles wherever we put our fingers, that is the effort, and the load is whatever we are cutting using the scissor. Another example of it is a plier, similar to scissor, right? So now when the load is in between effort and fulcrum, such types of lever are called as second order lever. Let us see the examples of that. We have nutcracker. Now in this picture you can see nut is in between, right? So that is the load. Towards the left there is fulcrum, and on to the right we apply our effort. Then we have wheelbarrow, we have bottle opener, and we have vegetable chopper. So all these are examples of second order lever. Now whenever effort is in between load and fulcrum, these types of lever are called as third order lever. Now let us see the examples of third order lever. Forceps is a very interesting example of third order lever, and fishing rod is also an example of third order lever. Right, so let's summarize what we have learned in this video. So in the beginning we have seen the importance of machine with the help of a video. Then we saw the introduction to simple machines by stating that machines are anything which reduces human effort. Then we have seen 6 different types of simple machines such as lever, inclined plane, pulley, screw, wedge and wheel and axle. And then we have seen lever, its 3 different parts such as load, fulcrum and effort, and depending on the position of these 3, the types of lever, first order, second order and third order levers. So here are some questions. Kindly note these questions in your notebook and write the answers to them. Thank you.